Some people like gardening and then they want to get into like having a garden center or like becoming a farmer, right, with more land. But it's it's another thing where it's like, "Oh, I like gardening. I have to turn it into my job to be an influencer in gardening." So I think this idea of like hobbies dying has a bit to do with influencers, and that's kind of why I'm glad that I'm off Instagram right now on the book side because like I started getting into book recommendations. But then it was like every video I was seeing was, "Here are my top 5 fantasy books for 2026." And it was like these people like it looked like they were being held hostage and they're like, "You gotta read this one. You gotta read this one. You gotta read this one." And it's like, okay, it was good for me for book recs, but the last thing that like I don't and all of them had like the same 5 books. So it was like
Interesting.
so it was just like very strange because I'd be like, "Ooh, I wonder what this person has to say." And then I was like, "I've already read those 5 books. On to the
Same
next one."
thing.
It's all the same books with like and maybe it's all the same 20 books, and if they're doing 5, it's like, I share with this like, there was and I gripe about the same thing with Spotify, that's different, but, like, all the playlists are the same reshuffling of 100 songs that and nothing new, and so, um, yeah, I agree, like, I think that there's some validity to this influencer trend, and I understand that there's a need for influencers, and there's always been influencers outside of TikTok and social media, but I don't know if it's a combination of the tech with this, like, desire for exposure that I can see that it's burning some people out on what we would consider the fun activities in life because that's where what hobbies are, right? Like you're doing this because I have some time away from work. I want to do something else and not just be a bump on a log. And now it's become less of I want to enjoy this and more of I have to do this to get it out so other people can see it. And that's why like I don't send pictures of the pizzas I make to a group of coworkers every Friday. And I send them to my other buddy that he does pizzas. That's it. And then my home improvement projects, I got a buddy that I'll send those projects to, but I don't post any of them because I don't want there to be any pressure.